Alright. So, today we're starting Alexander. We finally finished up all our coil duties, got everybody their clears, and so now we're moving on. And it looks like people are finally joining in. I was the only one in, only one in Discord for like 10 minutes, at least 10-15 minutes. But, looks like people are filling in now, which is nice. We won't be too late. But that being said, I might have to go do some fates while we wait, just for the other 4 to fill in. But that's okay. What else? I don't know. I don't think there is anything else. Oh, I've been, my room's an absolute disaster right now because I'm trying to set up for a Lego stream. I want to do I have the Disney Castle Lego. I think I've mentioned this before, but I really want to build that on stream. But I gotta figure out like the camera setups and all that, and it's a pain in the ass. So we'll see. It might take a while, but I'm working on it. Get me out of here. Actually, I can just teleport, can't I? I got my. What did I get? I got the Paladin weapon and shield. So I don't know who I want next, actually. Let me go to Gold Saucer. Do I still have any minions I need to get? I do. I have a lot, actually. I still want... Let's see, I've got the bow. Got the sword shield. I think I want the spear. Ooh, yes, the red mage. Red mage sword. White mage's cane. I'm not sure if I want this. Nanta. One sec. Okay, this guy. Oh, and I didn't even look where to go. Oh, wow. Pretty much all the heavens areas. Hello.
Hello. Hi. So where are we missing? Nabana, right?
Yep, just that. I thought you couldn't port if you were in party.
Hello, hello? Can anyone hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Loud
So-
and clear. Holy shit, man. Dude, I was shitting bricks, bro.
Oh, okay. Looks like Royal's taking care of the name changes, which is cool.
Oh.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm
I literally couldn't hear like anything for the past 30 minutes while I was
bro.
just fucking robot talk all the time.
Holy
So I
shit,
was like,
man.
well, might have to call off tonight or something. We're good. Hopefully it doesn't die like halfway through and then like fucking sit for 30 minutes.
Oh no. Okay. I'm giving Penguin some food when I locate him. Good lord. Food.
I think I'm actually gonna do ninja instead
Oh,
of
there we go.
samurai, if that's okay with you guys.
You need I think you need omelets. Let me
Caroline, that's fine with me as long as like you kind of know what you're doing. And if
I
you
think
don't,
so.
if you don't, just ask me because I also play a lot of ninja.
and then I'll give you some
Been practicing with the 60 now, so I think.
you need a master recipe, one of the master recipes. I think it's like 3 or 4. Oh, you don't need pots? Oh, okay. Well, I made some for people.
The pots? What I heard. Though what pots are good? I like rarely use pots.
But oh my god, Penguin.
His inventories.
Stomp out. I mean, if you want to just trade me random shit in your inventory, that's cool too. Okay, there we go. I'll give you 20.
What sort of pots are good, do you think?
I mean, you don't have to spend money on tinctures if you don't want to. I just have super max potions for people who want it.
Oh, the maxes. I got so many of them. Wait, super max, that may be different. Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's a 4-star 60 food. I mean 60 pots.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Okay. I think it's 68 super potions.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll use them instead now.
Oh, okay.
Heaven on High drops them so much.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, while we wait for potion trading and everything and food and everything, Purple and Caroline, do you guys want like some advice or tips on how I like to hit positionals really easily? Not a lot of effort.
Sure.
Also, Caroline, do you know your 60 opener on Ninja, or do you want me to like send it your way?
You can send me the one you use. I looked up one, and it was just like, but I'm always down to like try different ones.
I'll try to give it to you earlier next time. I just kind of derped.
I guess the best way for me to show you guys is to put up a stream for you guys just so you can watch for just a second. Is that okay?
Sure.
Oh boy. So excited. So, Caroline and Purple, if you're watching this stream right now, I'm sure you guys know like your positionals and everything. And at the rear,
Iron's
just
house is
like, the back,
56.
you got the flanks which are kind of on the sides. Right? And then Purple, I'm sure you already know like what your positionals for one. Caroline, you're mainly in your rear.
In the rear, yeah.
Edge. When you want to refresh your buff, like if it's below 30 seconds, then you want to be on the right side.
Wait, where are you streaming?
if you click on Discord right now in our group call, you can just click on my name, and then
Oh, okay.
it'll show you like that I'm streaming and you can
Oh,
watch.
I do see that you're live.
So if you can watch right now, what I like to do to hit positionals is just stand super close to the transition from like the flank to the rear, right? So I like to position myself right here for the rear, and just move over with my camera at an angle to flank. Does that make sense? So rather than looking straight at the boss and like maneuvering around like this, it's a lot easier if I just pull forward with my camera positioned at the rear. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you never use like the straight keys at all? Like
Well, the
A or
thing
D?
is, it also depends on your movement settings. I play on Legacy, right? So if I press S, like if I go backward, then it just turns me around, right? If you play on standard type, what happens is you go back like super slowly, right? And obviously I don't like doing that, so I would prefer holding down my mouse button and holding down like left and right.
Okay, that's pretty much what I do too.
Yeah.
I hold on, hit my right mouse button. So I can
Yeah, but if you're playing on Legacy, it's a lot easier just to press forward and back, looking at like an boss. And then you want to stay super close to this area right here, because if you're all the way in the back, then you have to move all the way around, just like
Come on.
unnecessary movement. and
26.
sometimes you don't have time, right? So it helps out if you're close.
25. 24.
Yeah.
Caroline, do you want me to show you, like, just to make sure you're using like the version I use?
Yeah. Go for it.
So I like to, again, the buttons are changed, like the order is different, the layout. But first, I like to put up my buff, my button buff,
Yep.
and high to reset all my charges, and then I throw up my Sweeton to get trick attack, right? So when it's counting down in 5, I throw it out. So I'll throw it out here at start. 1, 2, and then you can either trick attack after your second or after your third hit combo. But after you throw up trick, then you basically just spam all your other skills, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily matter right now like the order you throw them out in, as long as
There we
they're
go.
all up inside that 15-second window. if that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's all you really have to know, Caroline. Just make sure, as soon as trick attack is like about to come off cooldown, you throw up that Sweeton buff again, and then you can get that trick out. Because
Got it.
as ninja, you're gonna learn that a lot of content, like your trick attack, is just really important. Just because it's
Great.
up every minute, and it's really good. If that makes sense.
Yep.
But if you feel like you want to go back to Samurai, then let me know, because I can also help you out if you want some advice on Samurai as well.
Okay. Sounds good. I just thought it might be fun to work on a different job for a bit, and I like am fairly familiar with Ninja, but yeah, I realize I haven't gotten my assassinate yet, but I'll get that for next time. I just got up to 60 like yesterday.
Okay.
Oh boy. Shit's gonna be crazy.
Oh shit.
Same.
What's the tank buster called for this one?
Wait, hold on. I don't think someone has it unlocked.
Huh?
Wait, what?
What? No.
Oh.
Someone might have just been like changing classes or something.
Oh, something
Why
like
not?
that.
I was worried I'd done something wrong with the
We did the unlocking for you, remember?
Yeah.
It was fun.
I did have to go talk to the minstrel though, and then I had to go back and talk to another goblin.
Oh,
By
yeah.
the way,
No, it wasn't
tank-
much.
Hmm?
Oh wait, to answer your question, the tank buster is called Hypercrust Plasma.
Okay, that's
First,
an
you
easy
have
one
to
to
go
read.
with Fausto.
Mhm.
Believe it or not, you guys, Mouse is actually really hard on my
Oh boy.
because he has a harden rage after 7 stacks of damage up. He does cleave. Um, if we don't clear him on the first pull, then that means our DPS isn't good. That means we're gonna just have to disband X group.
Oh no! Oh my god.
Yeah, this may or may not be
Oh, right,
our
food.
last time
Food
seeing each other. You
police.
know what I'm saying? We're gonna have one tank be our designated main tank from now on, and one our off tank. Main tank is just gonna face Faust away just to keep him where he is. Off tank is gonna pick up all the ads. I don't think they cleave, but just to be safe, just face them away from the group as well, like facing away from the main tank and everyone else. Just
Well, what do you want, Ping? Huh? I think you want main tank, don't you? You already got toggle on.
okay, so Penguin will be our
Hell yeah.
on, and away will be our off tank. Penguin and away, when Faust gets to about 15-20% HP, that's when he's gonna have the most damage stacks, and he's gonna hit like a fighting
Fascinating.
truck.
Wow.
So just letting you know, Nab, you're gonna have to power heal during the last 20% of his health.
Oh.
If you use all your cooldowns and then like your invul on the last, that's what I recommend. But let's see, we're gonna need a countdown as well for this guy. Like when I'm telling you the fucking DPS check for this dude is hard on Manalo, it's hard. So good luck, guys.
Oh boy, it's gonna be interesting then.
Oh boy.
Don't hit the ads. Only off tank is AoE the ads, just for now lost.
Got it.
Single target Faust, please. Caroline, watch the cleave. Just
Yeah.
oh wait, can you pick up the saddle?
My bad.
So nice having Iron Jaws now.
Just killed boss. Kill it, guys.
Oh my, these things have a lot of health. Right.
More ads. Penguin's son, feel it, man. More ads.
Oh my god.
It's a lot of ads.
Is that 5 stacks? You're good.
Ooh.
I'm not getting
I did
any
the
procs
scary
on
save.
Wanderers.
Feel free to pop your bones and all your rest of your cooldowns.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that in a second.
Oh my god, I think he was
Sweet.
casting in rage, right? Holy shit.
Oh shit.
Were we close to it?
Yeah, I think he was casting.
Oh my god.
Alright, this is the boss. Good luck, guys. That's all I got for you.
Alright. We just going in?
Wait for the bombs.
Oh, should we wait for the cooldowns?
Yeah, you can.
I want to keep my stacks.
Not too late, purple.
Oh, too late.
Alright, that's fine.
I'm just gonna stand here.
What the hell? I thought that cleave one shots us.
Doesn't seem to.
I was afraid that we were not on the map. So do you guys want as little callouts? See how far we get, or do you guys want every callout?
You do little callouts.
Yeah.
Give that a try.
So first, before we pull
Do we
him,
need, like,
how
a-
much time? What was that doing?
Do we need like A and B for where we're running when the AoE attack happens?
Yeah.
Or-
So, I can assign spots for us. We're gonna have to split our team up into light parties for the second phase. Maybe spots that too. What I want to do, you guys, is have the melee stay on the north side right now. So regardless of whichever boss it is, I want Purple and Caroline to stay up north. Just because while Penguin is pulling Oppressor south, I want melees to keep their uptime, like they can hit Oppressor and then stop halfway, and then as soon as the boss is halfway, that's when the Oppressor 0.5 comes out, and the melees are already there taking that boss. So they don't have to move that much. Does that make sense? So we'll have Purple and Caroline in the north. Penguin is going to be in the south group, so that means Away is in the north group. So Away, you're going to be tanking Oppressor 0.5, okay?
Okay.
Nab, I'll focus heal Penguin and you can focus heal Away. And then Say and May, you guys are going to first focus down Oppressor, but then when they split, Oppressor is going to be dragged south to where we're standing right now, and then you guys just keep killing them as well. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Alright. You want Penguin? That's fine. I'll heal Away. What else? We also have to assign corners for the ads as well. You'll see what I mean. Okay, so before we pull, guys, just one last thing. We're gonna see resin bombs 30 seconds in. Melees, I want you to stand inside the center of his hitbox and fade out your resin bombs there, including tanks. Healers in range, just be off to the side of the arena, just not in the middle. And as soon as the AoE comes out, then you can move out. Penguin and Away, try your best not to move Oppressor, because if you move him forward, then like the resin bomb puddle will be like blocking the melees from getting into your position. Does that make sense? So try not to move them off stage.
So melees are placing it right in the center of his hitbox.
Yep. Once the AoE, orange AoE come out, then that means it's baited, and then you're just gonna dodge it and just go back to where you were behind the boss or the flank. We're gonna see ads spawn on two sides of Oppressor. These first ads, they really don't matter, like you can blow them up as soon as they spawn. However, when he spawns his duplicate of Oppressor 0.5, then we're gonna have to pick up the ads individually, and we're gonna have to deal with the missiles. First, let's try pulling, just see how far we get. Is that okay with you guys?
Yep.
That's the cry.
Resin bomb.
Once it
And
comes out,
melee north too.
One ticks at what?
just face them north. Make sure they don't tether. You have to provoke them.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We're gonna have to just keep throwing this off. When he
That happens
spawns,
if they're tethered.
once he spawns adds, then you're gonna have to pick up the small ad. One DPS, pick up the small ad each. Bait your resin bomb. Bait your resin bomb away from the laser.
Go first.
Dodge that photon phaser. Once you dodge that, then you're gonna drop your ad underneath the location.
Adjust the boss here.
I did not bait my resin bomb.
That's fine. We're just gonna wait. But that was good first.
So when they're tethered, do they drop the and release the bombs?
When they're tethered, that's bad.
They get a damage. Oh, ow. They get a damage buff, I think.
No,
You
what
gotta
happens
pull
is,
them real quick.
away as soon as that one spawns, if possible. If you provoke him, then he won't tether. Yeah, they tether healers crush. Just as it's pointless. And the thing is, away, I prefer you to provoke as soon as he spawns, because if he's close to Penguin's boss, they get animation lock because you're like casting shit. And like while
Yep.
they're animation locked and you're tethered, they're not
Buff.
So
Yeah, it's not.
probably so that's why I recommend provoking as soon as it comes out. Before we pull again, does everyone know what they're doing with the added missile?
So they spawn 4 spawn in each corner, and we have to pull them underneath the nukes that are coming down. So we 1 DPS takes each ad.
Yeah, so 1 DPS each ad, because there's going to be 4 ads. 2 from the boss north, 2 from the boss south.
So
by the
purple
way-
and I will take A and B.
Yeah, they're not going to spawn at A and B. The reason why I have these A and B corners is because there's a couple of reasons. First is to call out like which corner we're running to, or when they jump is like the proximity markers, you know? The second reason is because if you pick up the ad and there's nowhere else for you to bait resin bombs, like you can either drop it inside the center of his hitbox, kind of like what we did right at 2, right? If the boss was standing at north right there, then you'd want to bait it at 2. If you're not baiting it there, then ideally you want to bait your resin bomb away from the red missile indicator that's going to drop it down. Does that make sense? Because when you if you drop your resin bomb inside of that red laser, your ad is going to be super slow, and it's not going to make it in time, and it also deals damage to the ad. Since the slow and the damage is way too high, that's why we have to bait our resin bombs away from the red markers. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yep. So healers, just make sure it's off to the side away from the missile. DPS, make sure you bait it either inside of his hitbox or like in one of the corners, just away from the missile again. Tanks, just keep doing what you're doing. By the way, Penguin, when we see the hyper-compressed plasma, after we do the missiles correctly, I want you to use Super Bolide, and away, I want you to use literally all 4 rounds. Everything
With
but
what ability?
Rampart 30%, your parry plus 10%, and your
There's like camouflage and some of the
Yep. So all 4 of those I want you to use.
Oh my. Okay.
We're not gonna do double super because I want healers to only have to worry about 1 tank, but not both tanks in the first phase, and then we have to worry about both tanks in the second phase because super's not good. So if we alternate it, then that means we only have to worry about 1 tank at a time, because the other one is just
To hyper, right?
hyper compressive plasma. Correct. By the way, if we could get a reprisal when he's doing the double AoE with double gunnery pods, that would help the healers out as well. It happens. Last time it didn't happen when I thought it would, just because we pushed DPS. But usually after Prey is when he throws out the double AoE. Does that make sense?
That was good.
Oh, by the way, one last thing. Sorry.
Yep.
While you pick up your ad, if anyone damages your ad before you do, then they pick it up. And if you get 2 ads, then you're shot at by 2 of those mini debuff things, and you just die if you pick up 2 ads. So make sure DPS, make sure which which ad you're picking up. So Caroline, I want you to pick up the A side ad, purple B side, and then Say and May, May you can get C side and then purple or Say D side. Does that make
Yep.
sense?
Okay.
Yep, sounds good.
So make sure while you're kiting it and like while you're baiting your resin bomb, you just get them below 30%, and then I would wait at 30% so that way you don't one-shot the ad like too early, because you want to place him right on that laser. Does that make
Oh,
sense?
right. Yeah.
Alright. So wait for resin, wait for the column line AoE, and then kill him underneath that red.
Wait, do we kill him underneath the missile, or wait for it to? We kill it
Wait.
right.
You wait for resin bomb first, so you bait your
Yeah.
resin bomb either inside or away from the red. You wait for the column AoE, right? The big column AoE. After that goes out, then you're gonna stand underneath the red indicator, like the red missile indicator. And as soon as your ad is standing right on there, then you're gonna kill that ad.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Alright. Oh, by the way, Penguin, can you keep him at where he is until the next one spawns?
Oh.
Shit.
What happened to me?
That was great. Nah, but I might need 2 of those shields instead of just the first one.
Resin.
Ooh.
No.
I baited a resin bomb when I got res over
That's
there.
fine. That's fine. These are the ads. These ones you can just cut them later. That's fine. That's not what I need. Don't stand in those purple pots. Alright, so melees are gonna stay up front with Ray. Might have to pull up just a
Hold them
little
further. Yep.
These are the missile indicators. So look at those blue indicators. Ads are coming out. Pick up your respective ad. Resin.
Oh.
So now you can drop him underneath that red and kill him now. Double break.
It was kind of there.
Oh no, swims.
Or
He's just wiping her. That's just wiping her. Alright, that was a good pull. By the way, if any of those, all of those missiles were placed correctly, all of those ads, But if we miss any, then it's almost like
Okay, I think there was a like
There's
a
a puddle
legend
under
bomb puddle
one,
under
yeah.
one of them. Yeah.
in-range timer is, I believe, 11 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's like 8.5 from the video I watched.
If it's 8.5, then that makes sense. O1S is not really that hard, to be honest.
Yeah, I just gotta clean up just a few things and then.
So Nav, if you haven't noticed already, those prey markers, they hurt a lot. And like the first one is not that bad because it's just one. But as soon as it's two bosses, then it's two, right? And then not only do we have to worry about praise, but we also have to worry about double AoE that's happening at the same time. And then immediately right after that double AoE, he's gonna throw out that Tank Buster. So it's like a lot. That's probably the most difficult healer.
Food if you need it.
Oh, and Zoe, that's because I have a HUD, like a custom UI model. It's not because I'm on a Mac. I'm ready now. I think I explained everything I have to.
Yeah, tried to mute myself for that, but whatever.
Yeah, I think 2 shields should be enough. But once it's double praise, then we're on our own. Yeah.
Resin?
Make sure you don't stand in that puddle. These ads were just gonna go up. This is double AoE, I think.
So is it a good idea to use any cooldowns during just the normal attacks?
Right now, since you're gonna use all 4, I don't want you to use any cooldowns right now. Just so might have to pick up these. Penguin can use cooldowns just because he's gonna animal, but you away, you're not.
Okay.
Look at those missiles. Call out which missile you're gonna go to, by the way.
Sea missile.
I'm right on that.
Pick up your ad. We're gonna see resin soon.
Oh.
Wait for the column AoE. There they are. Now kill your ad on that.
Oh, oops.
We have one north where away is.
I killed mine not on the. We're gonna wipe it.
Probably.
Ah, god damn it.
Oh yeah, that is a big damage one.
Yep, so that AoE that just happened is because we missed one of the missiles. We have damage down and it's sad times. After this, he's gonna jump. Stacking middle, you guys. Just follow wherever I go, because we're gonna have to bait 8 resin bombs. Alright, we're gonna go to.
D?
Yep, we're gonna go to A side first, and then we're gonna go to C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one. We're good. We're gonna need shields plus all engage. Yeah. Just swipe it, guys. Just swipe it. So, Nab, I didn't tell you this, but I wanted you to learn. Yes. We need all mitigation. That means we need your bubble plus shields. We need both. You might think
No.
you might think that we're far enough away because it's like the proximity markers, and usually it doesn't deal that much damage if we're super far away. But on iLvl, it's not like that. You can either Swift Aspected Helios, or you can use your instant cast. which is-
Light speed?
Not light speed, but your instant one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if they're both on cooldown, then I would recommend Swift casting. Or Nab, you can use while we're all stacked in the middle. Those shields last 30 seconds. It'll be long though. So
Yeah,
if we're all
that's
stacked in
true.
the middle, if you want to cast from there, that's fine. And also, I saw some people split off after we got to the side of the wall. So just make sure you're looking at like which marker I called for.
Yeah.
That's fine. Penguin, do you have any questions about anything? Away? Any questions? For those WWEs, we were like super close to losing May there. So I think we might need a reprisal, or we might just need to give May some love. By the way, May,
Ah.
try not to be too far away from Nab.
Oh,
Nab,
gotcha.
try to stay like right on the boss's rear, like when your boss comes out. So that way you're like in the middle of your life party.
I can try reprisal the first one. Is that the double that comes after prey?
The double, when it's both of them, it comes out after you get cleaved when we drop off the resin bombs. If you could use a reprisal right there. Does that make sense? So resin
Is it after
bomb,
resin bombs?
Yep, after resin
Okay.
bomb, and you get cleaved, and then right after that cleave is gonna be the AoEs coming out.
Okay, no worries.
This is when there are two bosses, not persons. By the way, Nab, I'll call out which prey person I'm healing, so you're just gonna heal the other person. Yep. And remember to bait your resin bombs, guys. 'Cause I think I saw a couple that were faked.
Some bomb.
Just gonna burn these nuts.
That's it.
Holy shit, that prey hurts so much.
Yeah, it does. Feels bad.
That's a double AoE in the first phase. Pretty soon we're gonna see the second boss come out. Make sure you don't stand in the purple box. Also say you might be a little too far from the
Okay.
Oh no.
I just realized my provoke didn't come out.
I think they're gonna get 2 stacks.
Yeah.
2 stacks.
Missile lines are up.
Holy shit, that one almost one shot. Look at those missiles.
I get the one
come
by
out.
G.
Okay,
My
I've got
bad,
A.
my
I got the one in the middle.
Wait,
Bait your
first?
resin.
Oh shit.
Wait for the column. After those columns, then you can kill it underneath this red. Oh my god.
I have prey.
Healing myself, so just focus on Sam.
Oh god, okay. I don't think I got it close enough, sorry.
Oh,
I
shit.
apologize for that.
Is it, is this
Alright.
one?
That's why
Okay.
Does it have to be right on the center
What do you mean?
for the placing the ads on the missiles?
No. This
Doesn't
is.
I think it has to be in its like orange AoE circle when it
Yeah.
dies, like the missile point.
Oh,
has to be
okay.
in there.
But, I mean, obviously the closest you can get, better.
Okay.
Just,
Just trying to make sure I do it right.
as long as there's no resin bombs on your orange, it should be easy.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my bad.
It's all good. Your ranged attack probably won't pick up aggro, so that's why I recommend.
Oh yeah, it won't. I'm pretty sure it gives it copies aggro over.
Probably.
Do you want us to call out if we get prey markers?
No.
Okay.
You have to do anything to get frame marker, just be ready to be healed.
You don't have to do anything. It's the
Okay.
base. You can use your defensive cooldowns if you want, just to help out. It's not necessary.
Resin.
Watch the button. Still AoE. Nope. These ads are stupid. I think it's after this prey is double AoE first phase. After line area. Watch the purple pulse. Communicate which red indicator you're gonna drop your battle.
I got
Indicators
the one
around.
near C.
I got middle.
Okay, I've got this one over on your A.
Yep. Pick up your ad. We're ready for resonance soon. There it is. After the falling, kill your ad. Kill your ad. I'm healing Lida, so you got some. Good job, guys. That was really clean. Did everything for me. Double AoE and then cleave. After the cleave, we're gonna stack. I think we're gonna lose. I hope. Yep. So we're gonna stack up. We're gonna need shields to level after we made our 8 residents. So we're gonna go to edge here, and then we're gonna slowly make our way to C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. ads, your bosses, I mean. Make sure they don't
Oh,
attack
someone's my way.
if you have to.
It's in flipped.
Oh,
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
Confused me. I was like, oh wait, never mind, that's not my one.
So look at those lasers.
I'm standing on mine.
So Caroline, there's one.
I'll
person-
take this one right here. Yeah, this one. I got that
Pick up
one.
your ad. Pick up your ad.
Oh,
Listen.
a lot of damage.
oh, fucking god! I killed it too early.
Alright, just keep going, guys. Keep going.
I'm so stupid.
So I'm healing Penguin and you're healing away. by the way. I'm healing Penguin. You're gonna have to get Caroline. This is the tank buster, so away is gonna super. You're gonna have to heal Penguin. Nice, good job again. That's the missile that we missed. Just keep going.
That was definitely on me.
Just keep
I'm glad about that. I got to immune that missile.
Wow. Oh my god. He hurts. Alright, we're gonna stack in the middle again. Let's see.
And again.
Alright. Which corner are we going to? Alright, we're gonna
Oh.
go to this corner right here, and then we're gonna make our way to B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ooh, shit. Nice. Alright, one of you stay there, one of you take them over.
Okay, I'll go to Dave.
Alright. Up. We're just gonna repeat, guys. So communicate which laser you're taking.
Middle.
I'm taking Penguin, by the way, away. Or,
I'll
you're
take
healing
this
away.
one here, A.
Nab, you're healing away. Resin?
Oh, I haven't grabbed one yet. Fuck.
Oh my god, what is that? Is it a praise?
I got prey on me.
I got Caroline.
Ooh.
Oh no, we lost Penguin.
Uh-oh.
Swipe it. It's fine.
Oh, we were so
Yeah.
Damn.
That was like our third form.
9/6%. Damn. So we're gonna get to A3S today.
Oh god,
I didn't study A3.
Penguin? A3S is
Pepsi Man.
I don't know what Sonic is.
I don't know what Sonic is either.
Penguin and away. Do you know how we guys lost you? Or was it just not enough heals? Not enough heals? Okay. Did one of you
Just say
pick
for
up
me, I was fine.
Did one of you pick up an ad? Because I think May couldn't get her ad.
That could have been it.
Yeah. If an ad is like hitting you, then you're gonna lose health as well. Because we
It was
lost
targeting somebody, but
Yeah, it was targeting someone. And we lost one of the tanks like pretty quickly, and I don't know if it was his heals relay or if it just missed out. Does anyone have any questions about like the fight so far? It's not that bad, right?
yeah, it's not too bad.
Seems pretty.
Just make
Good.
sure everyone's on top of their picking up ads and baiting resins. Honestly,
Mhm.
that's the funnest part of this fight. It's just ads and resins.
Yeah. Should I pull with limit break?
Sure.
How long is the cast on the
I
limit
think
break?
it's 4. LP2 is 4. Maybe 3. Not sure.
Oh. Yeah, better pull it.
completely messed up my opener. Resin bomb.
Oh my god, my hats. Explode them up. So I got away and you got me.
Watch for missile lines coming out.
I'll take this one in the
I got
center,
them.
but- You got them at all? Okay.
I got
I'll
the
take-
one near. Oh no, I got the one near A. It's fine.
Pick up your app
Okay.
first. Get up.
Resin.
Shit.
Which one did it get picked up?
Oh my god, sorry. I fucked that up.
What's it doing?
That is taking forever. Wait, we might
Very
lose.
scary.
Oh no.
Oh.
Missed three misses. Missed 3 misses.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got confused about.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be south. It's just like the missiles though.
Yeah,
Like-
they're not exactly.
It's kind of
In the
weird.
quadrant.
Yeah. I'll try to focus more on the south though.
I'll be
You're
back.
right.
I didn't see that there was one in that A quadrant either that was closer to the boss. I'll keep an eye on that. You should probably take in the center now.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Okay.
No worries.
Yeah, it's just like the missile placement. Yeah. But yeah, I'll take one of the south ones.
Alright. I'm back. Does anyone have any questions about anything? May, were you already aware where the ad spawned, or did you just not figure it out?
No, I know where the ads spawned. I think I was just like getting confused with.
If
Yeah.
you're like ever misoriented, like because the arena is symmetrical, just look at
Mhm.
D or C, whichever one your marker is.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be at C. It's just sometimes the missile placement's kind of weird, so I'm like, which one do I pick? I know which ad I'm supposed to get, but which missile do I pick?
Yeah, I think there were 2 over by D that time.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Yeah,
I'll keep my eye out though.
May, when the 4 missiles come out, like the blue and orange ones,
Mm-hmm.
look first in your quadrant, like in your C quadrant, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
If there's none at your quadrant, you look at Say's. And then if there's not 2 at Say's, then you're gonna split up with like the melees, and you're gonna figure out who's going to the middle ones. Or like if there's 3 in one corner. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So first, your priority is your corner, and then Say's corner if he has 2. And then after that, you're gonna go to the middle and like the melee's corners.
Okay.
Same for melees. Your quadrant is like your corner. If there's no missiles at your corner, look at your partner. If there's not 2 at his corner, then you're gonna split up in the middle or in one of the ranged quadrants.
Okay.
Does that make sense with everyone?
Yeah.
Alright. And you have enough time, so just communicate and try to be as clear as you can with as little words as you can.
Yeah.
I hope that makes sense.
A.
Oh
Oh.
shit.
Aw, early pull for the memes. Damn it. My rotation.
My fault. No, I deserve this.
Oh, sorry, I must have frozen bomb.
It's okay. Just- Rotating for rear. Okay. North Carolina. Keep going, nice. Why would you rotate him for the rear position if the rear is covered by that one? I don't understand your logic there.
I don't think it was there yet.
It's covered, yeah. Well, it was covered when you rotated it too.
I got the one by Penguin.
I got the one by the butt.
I've got the
Or
one
no.
right on.
Alright, so purple has no one.
Yep. Okay.
You ready for residency? Yes.
Oh no, someone else.
Purple got 2.
Oh no.
Purple's gonna die. Got resident.
Peng Peng.
Can I take
Peng Penguin got neutralized too.
I don't know.
Oh, I got prey.
The DPS. Here, bring him over here. It's over here. It's over here. Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Think we
Uh oh. Ouchie. Oh, I'm gonna die. The end.
No, we missed it. Just wipe it, guys. Just wipe it. Just wipe
Oh, okay.
it. So that was what I was saying. Try to communicate without too much clutter. Just because I have to let Nav know who I'm healing from Prey, and then tanks, if they have like any important things they have to call out, they also have to say it too. I'm gonna try my best to just leave you guys to communicate which business you're getting. Purple, did you pick up aggro on Caroline's ad because you used an AoE, or was Caroline just a little too big?
I'm not sure. I didn't use AoE.
So then
I may
in
have
that
just been
case,
late.
Yeah, it's probably just yeah, just try to communicate. Try not to clutter too much. That's all I got to say, guys. Let's get
Yep.
this. Let's clear this one.
Yeah. This is the wrong guy. Easy money, just like Penguin said. We're gonna see Pepsi Man. Ooh.
Oh god.
Yo, let's go.
Resin.
I hate when these casts are like slightly longer than my stunts.
Oh, yeah. Feels bad.
Shit. My foot was like definitely standing as
Oh no.
I'm gonna see the second boss. So I'm healing away. Communicate which missile you're
I'll take one purple.
You take the far back one or next to you?
I got this one.
pick up your ads, spit resins.
Oh,
Did you kill it?
no, I resin bombed on the missile.
Oh, good luck. Healing myself. So what I said. This one, just keep going. After a couple of AoEs and cleaves, we're gonna transition. Let's keep going, guys. Good melee, just stay in my bubble. Oh shit. The healing down like fucking cripples me. Alright, we're gonna stack in the middle.
Right.
We're ready to go to an edge. Alright, we're gonna go to this side. And we're gonna slowly make our way to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, tank your boss. Doesn't matter who's taking what. So I'm still healing away. We're just gonna reset everything we did. Good luck, guys. Missile locations are out.
Oh my.
I
I'm gonna have to
prefer
shift
this
this
one
one,
to
I
the
think.
edge on C.
This one here.
Should I shift the boss because doing the missiles on me? Or not?
Yeah, I'll probably. Resin, just bait it away. Just bait it away from the red.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I killed it too early.
Yeah, I'm gonna move the boss just a bit more this way then.
Oh god. Oh no, it
Okay.
isn't.
Did someone kill that?
I would help Caroline, but I have infirmity and I have
Okay, here.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh god. Like,
It's fine. Purple, I think I killed your ad, by the way.
Yeah, I was wondering why he died.
Yeah, so purple's ad was definitely my fault. I think
Big Dippus.
we messed up some other ads that are just fine now. So,
Yeah, I need to not kill them too early.
that's fine. Are
I need to
you?
remember resin bomb after that.
Yeah,
I just did
so
it
make
once, then I switched to back to the boss for resin.
What was
Yeah.
that?
Like I hit the ad once to get aggro, and then I just switched back to the boss. And then
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you
what I
did
have to
resin
remember to
bomb.
do. Get that
Oh,
habit
that's some
going.
big brain shit. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, you guys, the ad is it's pretty squishy. So just make sure you at least pull it first.
Mm-hmm.
Once you pull it, you can slowly get it down. Just make sure you don't get it too low, like when it actually has to die.
Yeah.
Um, Tanks, do you guys have any questions about anything? Because
Oh,
fight for tanking this fight is relatively easy, honestly.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, food.
By the way, Caroline,
Mhm.
when you're communicating to Purple and like to other people which missile you're gonna drop your add-on,
Yeah.
I don't want you to lose uptime on the boss. So just keep it
Okay.
rather than like showing Purple like with your character.
Yeah,
Just
that
try to
makes
say
sense.
like, I'll get the one closer to A or something. Like
Okay.
that. Or I'll get the one closer to the middle left or something.
Sure.
I'll
No.
get ones in the back, and you could get the ones close by. If that works.
Yeah, I'll try and if it goes near the boss, I'll get it. If it's like right on the boss, like it was that time, I can get that.
Okay.
Yeah, so just say words like, I'm getting the one closest to the boss, or like, I'm getting the one closer to the A corner,
Yeah.
or like closer to the middle. Just things like that. Because I don't want you to lose uptime on the boss.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get this pull, guys. So you guys need me to call out resins, or are you good?
Working.
You said you're good?
Good.
Yep.
Alright. No. Let's blow these out.
I'm
I'll get
taking
the one right next.
I'll get the one in the center.
on near C.
Got May. You got I don't know how to use pen.
Nice. I don't know why I switched songs there.
Oh my god, it hurts. No. Okay, we're gonna go to C eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Pick up your boss, we're just gonna repeat. Try to pull him a little to the center rather than on like one side. Yeah, pull him to the edges. Jump this. Communicate.
I got the one near
Okay. Get the one right by.
I'm on mine.
So purple has milk. So for this one, Wei is gonna super, and Penguin is gonna need some love. I got Caroline, so you got staying away from the missile. It still does damage against purpose. Just hit the bomb. Good job, guys. Perfect. We're probably gonna see the jump one more time. That's fine. Just gonna kill him after the jump.
Yeah, my cooldowns.
This time we're going to B eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Penguin's pulling here, so Wei's gonna stay where the boss is at right now. So I'm healing away. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Sorry, Nab. Switched up.
Are we keeping track of percentages now?
Nope, just do mechanics first.
I got right by A.
I'm on D.
I got
Close
this
enough.
one kind of on the side.
Pick up your ab. Just do mechanics first, and then we're gonna kill the bosses.
Are we gonna be seeing another tank buster?
Yeah, that's fine. I got away. You got purple. Tank buster.
Comes. Oh. He's so close to death.
The boss. Yes.
Nice.
Oh.
Good job, guys. No one leave, please. We're gonna take a picture real quick.
Yeah, it just started in the end, oh well.
Oh man. Alright, we're gonna line up in the center, and then we're gonna just face the chest. While we're taking the picture, I'm gonna look up the script for the 2S. Because I actually don't fully remember that one.
It's just like T4, but with like little gobbies.
Yeah, the thing is, there's a very specific kill order.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Very specific. Really fucking annoying. Okay. Let's see.
What is it?
Remember how Cancer A2S is? I know.
Oh, yeah. Oh boy.
Tanks, I'm sorry, but I honestly can't remember which cooldowns were used to know what's so this is gonna be experimental.
Face tank
If you
everything.
do that, we actually wipe, so I hope you don't do that.
Yay! We're good to go.
Is the screenshot posted? I'm not sure.
Put one in the X-Force.
Yeah, alright, we're good to go, guys. So we're gonna back out, we're gonna repair, and then we got like maybe 35 minutes for
Enough time to clear it.
We'll see. If we don't clear it, it's no biggie, to be honest.
Just
No pang. The first pause I did was not good. I promise you that. I think it's like the end of like one of your attack animations almost.
By the way, do you guys have any questions about anything? About any of the Alexander fights or about like your jobs or anything so far?
how is my DPS?
DPS 750. Yeah, I'm parsing. I can post the logs. I'll do it now actually while we're waiting.
I'll be right back real quick.
Alright. No, I don't think so. When does Divi come out? Like 40 seconds in? 30 seconds in? 30 seconds in? Yeah, don't do it. If you want to start practicing now, you can. But that also depends on Caroline's trick. Like if Caroline delays your trick a little bit, then it's gonna... Even if we try delaying your divvy, then it's just gonna be offset anyways. So if you want to do that, we have to make sure we're aligning it right now. You know? I posted the logs if you're interested in the art for chat right now.
Okay.
Now we would have to delay everything if we want to line up all of our ripples and trick. We'd have to delay everything. We're carrying Anne's legacy with that damage.
How much
Too
shit?
soon, man. Too soon. Too soon. We can't make I can't make Anne jokes yet.
Oh my god.
It's like making Kane jokes, you know what I'm saying? It's too soon, man.
Wow, the difference from 50 to 60 for me is pretty crazy.
Back.
Yeah, I mean, we have literally 4 times our health.
Damn, look at
I'll
purple.
do another quick rage check for you guys.
Crit boot shines.
Oh my god, why did Penguin in a way deal so much damage?
I don't know, man.
Still, that's crazy. Almost did as much as Say as well. That's insane. Yeah, I know that, but what's the timer on it? 30 seconds or 1 minute? 60?
Wow.
Wait, it's up every 60 seconds and it lasts 30 seconds, is that correct?
Yeah.
That's pretty nuts. Not gonna lie, it's pretty nuts. Okay. There is no
Seems to be.
there's no meaning in this one. Not on
In the normal one, I think there is.
yeah, not on Savage. So Penguin is main tank, Away is off tank. I'm gonna use cooldowns for this bit. Basically, guys, I'll try to simplify it as much as I can. Listen to what I'm gonna say. When you're in the center of like a fuck ton of ads, then use a cooldown. Okay, that's all I got for you.
Okay.
I have no idea when the optimal cooldown rotation is for this fight. When I cleared this fight, I was just melee DPS, so I didn't have to worry about any mechanics at all. And I wasn't affected, so I honestly have no idea. Arm's length does work with some of these ads.
It does.
I don't
Awesome.
think all of them, but I'm pretty sure some of them relate to against the thing. Say you're gonna be our Godwalker person. You're not gonna get into Godwalker like full. You're gonna get into Godwalker after you kill 2 waves. So on the 3rd wave is when you're gonna get into Godwalker. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So these first 2 ads is the first wave, and then actually say just get in the Godwalker now, just so you can experiment with the skills. Do you know
Okay.
the skills?
No, I have no idea.
Okay, so there's one, it's like a hook. You're gonna use that to pull bombs away from us. And when I say away, I mean literally the opposite corner from where we are. Because the bomb radius is like, imagine there's a bomb right now where we're standing, right?
Mhm.
At A, it goes out to B. That's the
Wow.
explosion radius of the bomb.
Okay.
You're gonna have to use that hook on that bomb like a couple times because it only drags it away a certain distance. So you just pull it to a corner. You have one skill where you do like a cone stun. You're gonna do that for these soldiers because after we do the first wave and the second wave, they're gonna start getting pissed off when we hit them, and they're gonna kamikaze explode, wipe us. The way you counter that is you have to stun them before we kill them. That's it. The stun is AoE, meaning you only have to press it once and you stun like everything that you're aiming at. And it lasts 20 seconds, 25 seconds.
Wow. Okay.
What else? You have one skill where you recharge your mana in your Godwalker, but you can only do that when there's an enemy Godwalker that's super low. So let's see if we get that far, but there's a priority order to these ads, right? These soldiers, they're kind of low priority. Snipers are low priority. High priority for DPS to pay attention to is the Godwalker, the Hard Helm, Hard Mind, and that's it. Everything else is normal priority, I would say. So just AoE the rest down, but just focus Godwalker first, and then Hard Helm, Hard Mind. And after that, then it doesn't really matter. Just AoE whatever is being grouped up. Okay. I'll put some markers just to make it easy for you guys. After we kill those 2 soldiers, there's gonna be a group here, and one ad here. So away, you're gonna pull the ad at B to A group. And then you're gonna do that because there's gonna be 2 more at that spot B after that. And then you're just gonna bring it to A group again. Make sense?
Yep.
Penguin, there's gonna be an ad that spawns at C. Eventually, you're just gonna bring it to the middle, and you're just gonna AoE all the way down. Next is gonna be huge one, huge Gobwalker at D. Not the high priority Gobwalker, but like the Gob Widow, the big tank ones. Those are like medium priority, but we're just gonna focus the one at A first, and then D. And Penguin's gonna be at A, Away's gonna be at D. Away, you're gonna pick up the 2 soldiers that spawn during the 2 big tank ones. And that's half of the fight right there. So let's see if we can get that far first. That's hurt, yep. Good luck, guys. So say
Ooh.
we're gonna kill these 2 soldiers, and then that's when like you can get in the walker.
Okay.
Absolutely,
Wait.
wait up.
Man.
Yeah, it's just DC.
Oh no.
Not now.
So say after we kill these 2 soldiers, then you can get in the walker, and then you're just gonna stun whatever's picked up that day.
Alright.
You also have one skill where you put stacking on stacks, like on debuffs on the enemies. That's actually really helpful because it's gonna help us burn down the priority target and stuff.
Okay. Cool.
Don't worry too much about it now. Let's just get there. Let's get there
Wait.
first.
Penguin, I have important questions. What's the AoE rotation for Red Mage? I don't understand it. So Fair Arrow over Thunder 2? And then Scatter? Oh, okay, okay. Thank you.
Is the mana spender that's AoE Stormblood, or is that Heaven's Blood? Oh, so you have it up now.
Wait, which one?
There's like a melee attack that uses mana, and it's AoE.
Oh yeah, oh yeah! Yeah. Moline, whatever. Yeah, that one, I have that one. So if I have my mana gauge up, then I can use it, yeah. Because Enchanted does more damage.
Alright, I think we're ready now. So we only have like about 20 minutes. I don't want to like go on too late tonight, just because I want to
Sleep.
have like a conversation, like a short conversation, and then we can sleep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And start slowly moving to A, just because that's where everything's going to spawn. AoE everything at A. Bring the hard binds over. So now that the hardbind is here, just stun everything, and then we're gonna focus the hardbind while we're AoE. So that purple means that they're all stunned right now. So, and you only have to do it once, and that's fine.
I can't tell if I want to use my dot yet. Hard
Not
decision.
yet. Alright, 2 adds at B, so you're just gonna bring it over. Again, hard mine, hard helm are priority. I would probably use it cooldown. And just stun everything, and then once you stun, then you can put your Bonesy buff on like the hard helm. That should be fine. Alright, after this, guys, good luck. Godwalker is high priority, so kill that stun and then kill that thing first. Don't kill it, just get it to about 20%. Let's say eat it after it's super low.
Use a bomb.
Yep, pull the bomb away, please.
Where is it?
It's like right in the middle. You have to click on the enemy list.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a walk up.
Okay, I saw.
Just keep going. You can probably eat the Godwalker now. Don't kill the Godwalker, please. Let him eat it first. Another bomb, also. Keep going. We're gonna focus the A Gobbler first. Penguin, you're just gonna bring that one away, and then whoever's taking it. Soldiers are on me if someone can aggro. I'm healing away, so you're gonna heal one. Praise don't deal that much. So that's good. Let's keep going. Another bomb. Purple, I want you to single target the goblin first.
The big one. Okay.
I got away. Alright, we're gonna go over to this big one. And then say if you could stun the two soldiers, we're gonna kill the soldiers now.
Alright, hold on, I need mana.
Is it recharging or is it not recharging?
It's not.
So you can only get mana back from the enemy Godwalkers. These are the other ads. So Penguin's gonna pick them up. That Godwalker you see, the red one, say, that's what you're gonna get mana from.
Oh.
You need to target it with like one of your abilities. I forget what it's called.
That was a decent risk. Yeah, I told you not. Let's see. The only ads that cleave, by the way, Penguin and Away, are the Jackals. They're kind of like the taller ones. Furries don't do much damage. No.
They look like force, right? The jagged
What was that?
dolls. The jagged dolls look like force, right? From the first Alexander. Faust. There we go. Sorry.
Let's see.
I kind of do.
So, say, just make sure you prioritize those bombs first, and then recharge on the enemy gobbler, things,
Top walker.
walkers,
Yeah.
when they get to like 20% lower. Yeah.
Okay.
DPS, just make sure you focus that priority target, and then once that priority target is dead, then you can kill everything else. Because if those priority targets live too long, then they either debuff the tank or they buff the ads. And it's gonna make it a lot harder to kill the ads. So just focus these priorities first. Other than that, let's just pull some more, just so Say can get used to the job walking. It stacks up to 5 I'm not sure if I'm talking about debuff. Debuff. That enemy Godwalker at C, when it gets to 20%, then you're gonna recharge from that. But we're gonna start seeing bombs now soon.
Okay.
There's a bomb. Focus the Godwalker first, but don't kill it. Alright, let's say eat it now. Let's say eat it. Are you recharged?
Nope.
Right now.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Okay, yep,
There's a
got it.
bomb. There's a bomb.
Sorry, P.
One of the tanks pick up the ads. It doesn't really matter which one. I got away. So we're gonna focus this one at A first. To single target the one at A first. And if we could get just a couple. There's a bomb. I think that was the one you blew up. It's gonna be a new bomb. There it is. Yeah, good luck trying to sort shit out with your list. Because there's a lot.
Oh shit.
I gotta say. Alright, don't kill those soldiers yet, please. We have to make sure that they get stunned.
I gotta go get another one.
Yeah, I think you can jump in those. There's more ads that spawn for the tanks. No.
It's not gonna look good. Oh,
Bomb.
okay, good.
That jagged dog moves, by the way. Careful with that. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all good. Good
So
luck.
that
Good luck, Penguin.
That explosion that just happened with
Imp.
the ads, the soldiers blowing up.
Ah.
They're super pissed. Yep, that big Gob Widow tank thing. If it's alive for too long, then it gives vulnerability on the tanks. So those are not good. Ideally we would be done killing that big Gob Widow tank before like that next set of ads spawn.
I see.
So again, the order is just we're just gonna AoE everything and then Gob Widows first. And then we're gonna kill the one at A, big tank at A. Then we're gonna go to the one at D side. But instead of the tank, we're gonna focus the soldiers first. And then Sei is gonna stun those.
Okay.
We can't kill them before Sei stuns them, or else they'll just wipe us at explosion.
Okay.
I got like 2 pulls more, 2 pulls left. Also say try to make sure the hard helmet and hard binds are both stunned so that way they don't above 10 elements. You're gonna start seeing bombs. That Gob Widow, that Gob Walker is the primary target. Don't kill it though, just get it super low. It's a bomb. Shift over just a little bit. Stop touching the Gob Walker now. Just let's see. Alright, I think we're good.
I was unable to move, you leave it. Okay.
Kill it now.
There's a bomb.
Are you full yet or no? There's a bomb by the way.
Almost.
As long as you're like above 60, I think I'm good enough. 'Cause there's more Gob Walkers. I got away. Got me. Focus that tank first. It's a bomb somewhere. Away from the bomb site. Yeah, it might be best to pull it towards like one corner, just so there's a clear corner where we won't get put into our bombs. We're gonna kill these soldiers, but we have to get stunned first by set.
Okay,
Alright.
stunned.
No, those only last 6 seconds. No. Kill it. Might have to stun again.
I'm out.
Oh,
Is there a reason why that stun only lasted for like 6 seconds?
The descriptions are pretty vague, honestly.
Stun multiple times? Did you stun those soldiers before?
I don't think so. I might have.
Try not to stun them like too early. We're just gonna kill them after that first big team dies, and then that's when we
Okay.
can stun them. But if you didn't stun those before and it's just 6 seconds, then we're gonna have to stun it at like when they're super low, you know, so that way we can get it killed before.
Are these the ones that were at A and then we didn't kill them? They brought over to what is it, D or the other corner?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I think I did stun those earlier,
Okay.
so I won't do that this time.
We're gonna kill the big tank first, and then the 2 soldiers.
Okay, gotcha.
Also, Penguin and Away. If we could shift over, like rather than that A and D, if we could shift over like halfway between A and C, yeah, we don't have to go all the way.
Okay.
I don't think all the way at C is good because there's ads that spawn at B later. How about this, you guys? How about we just shift to opposite of C, and then say we'll go to C side.
Do you want me to go to B with the...
Yeah, like you can stay at B, and then Penguin can stay at like the opposite side of B, and then say is gonna go to the C side for bombs. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because if we're like right in the middle, it's hard to be out of range for those bombs. It's probably like our last pull, so let's just make some progress, and then we should be able to win.
easy clear. Let's go.
get healing potency down? Try to get it. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Focus that Godwalker first. Don't kill it. We're gonna see bomb soon, so shift over a little bit towards the B side. Just one. By the way, those snipers don't move, so we can like, if you're ranged, then we can kill them. But Godwalker's pretty low now. I think we're good.
Yep, it's good now.
There's a bomb. Eyes away have.
Oh, I was tanking the gold.
Okay. Did you get to recharge or no?
Sorta.
Soldiers are gonna be out soon.
Should I blow this one up and get a new one?
Yeah.
There's a bomb.
Oh shit.
Let's keep going, guys. There's another bomb. Alright. Now we're gonna wait for them to get stunned, and then we're gonna kill the soldiers. Oh my god, man.
Okay, they're stunned?
Alright, kill the
What?
soldiers. They had like no health for a second. It's really fast. Good job. We're gonna kill that tank. There's gonna be a fuck ton of ads that spawn. Just kill the Godwalker first. So away, if you could pick up everything, like Penguin's gonna pick up everything and then scoot away ways. Watch the cleave also.
So what do you want me to do?
Just reprisal, and then we're gonna AoE the Gob Riddle first, and then the Godwalker. There's also a bomb. This is probably one of the harder tank checks, so you're gonna have to invuln whoever has shit ton of full stacks.
Ping.
Should I stun?
Oh no.
Yeah, stun them please.
Resisted?
Probably got a buff from
Bomb. Oh, that bomb's gonna go.
fine. Keep going. Goblito first. Oh my god, away! You might be dead, I'm sorry, homie.
I wasn't dealing with that invuln.
Holy shit. So you're not able to stun these at all?
The hard helm is stunned, but the other two
No.
can't.
I can't anyway. Uh-oh.
Alright, you can eat the Godwalker up to it.
Oh.
Let's kill everything else. We're gonna see the next wave soon. Good luck, guys. That's all I gotta say for you.
Be careful of the cleave.
I have no mana, so May, you might be down for quite a bit.
I'm really low.
Alright, we're just gonna kill A and C side Jagged. Don't worry about the other two. We're just gonna kill 2 Jagged dolls, but not all of them. Tanks, if you could pick up 2 each, that'd be...
Yeah, I got one.
Just dodge all those AoEs. Face them away from, like, the party. Don't cleave each other as well. So it looks like D side is lower, so we're just gonna kill D sides. If you could stun and give full to most. There's also bombs coming on at the same time. Ouch is the correct word to use. Let's kill these dragons.
Careful, purple.
kill the other low health one. Penguin, you're on your own, I'm sorry. Group all those ads up at B. You're gonna go to B and group all of them up.
Hold on, I gotta blow up. Second stun.
Okay. Hard mine first.
Oh my god, come here. Oh, this is getting messy.
Stunned?
What wave is this? It's wave 8. Good job, guys.
How many
There's
waves are there?
9 total waves. So
Oh,
we're
okay.
usually almost there.
Yay.
Say, do you think you got the hang of the goblin now? Is there any other
I'm
questions
getting
about
there. It's kind of annoying to handle, but I'm getting it.
Penguin, we're just gonna group up everything. We're just gonna AoE everything down in that wave. You know? We want to prioritize 2 because it's unlikely that we kill the other 2, and then we just AoE everything once everything spawns. I think we should call it here, honestly. Just because we've made really good progress so far.
Yay. So we're gonna get the clear next time on Friday, and then we're Pepsi Man.
Before we go, I think it's important if we just talk about how we feel about our jobs, like our role changes and everything. A1S and A2S, I want to see you guys. I told you those fights are cancer. I wasn't kidding. I hate those fights a lot. But with like your 60 skills and like your rotation and everything, do you guys feel good about like the class you're playing right now, the job you're playing?
Yeah, for
Does
sure.
anyone have like any complaints about like anything with our group?
Oh yeah, tell me if you guys don't want double gunbreaker though. I can always switch.
No, it's not that. I'm just worried that if anyone isn't really, they would rather play like a different job or a different role, and that's completely fine. But if you guys like your 60 skills right now, then that's good to hear. Scholars necessary later on? No, I don't think so.
Well, Astra at 60 is decent. It's just 50 is just like, ugh.
No, 50 Astra, it's not as good, but 60 shield is just fine, honestly. It's not that bad.
60 Astra. So, oh my god. Would
For healing, like regen healing, it's good, but not shields, yeah.
yeah.
By the way, Penguin and Away, I'm sorry to do this to you guys, but since you guys are the tanks, I'm gonna have to give you some resources for A2S. I think Penguin like went in blind, honestly. You know? It's a good job, like with the amount of progress. You got to almost the last wave already, so I'll send you guys the resource I was looking at. You can also, if you don't want to read it, there's also like video guides that you can watch. But I think a lot of people, for whatever reason, they refer to this guide, so I'll just share it with you guys as well. You don't have to memorize like every single bit of information. Just kind of know like what you have to be doing as a tank in like each wave, if that makes sense.
Okay.
DPS, you don't have to worry about it too much. Just watch a video if you haven't already, and that should be good enough.
On the kill priority and stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
You can look at the guide if you want to. However, once I study up on it, once Penguin and Away study up on it, and Nab, then the 4 of us should be able to like tell you the most important parts, honestly. What else? What else?
Would it
2
be?
of us.
Uh-huh.
It's okay though. What were you gonna say, man?
Would it be more useful to have a summoner for the battle res, because red mage doesn't get it till 70?
That's a good question.
Because I like red mage, but I also don't mind summoner, and summoner does have the battle res. So
Yeah, I mean, I would say that Red Mage is definitely easier than Summoner. It's because
Yeah.
Summoner's rotation is kind of like strict.
Yeah. I
But-
kind of don't. I want to be able to meet the DPS check, so I feel like Red Mage is easier for me.
It's fine. I don't really have complaints about our DPS, to be honest.
Okay, that's good. I guess until we hit a check.
Well, we'll definitely hit a check at A3S.
Pepsi Man.
Yeah. Well, technically, A1S Faust was our first DPS check, and we got past him. So
Zero
hopefully,
white.
yeah, hopefully it won't be that bad later on. Having a warrior is good because that raw intuition is very useful. However,
yeah.
it's not needed. I don't think. If Nab is on top of his game, it's not necessary. By the way, May, do you still need like a decent rotation, or do you got it now from Penguin?
I mean, if my DPS wasn't bad, I don't know. I did get some advice from Penguin. I did kind of change it up where I use Swift Cast just so I don't have to hard cast anything. I don't really know what else Swift Cast is used for in Red Mage, so I just use it to Swift Cast.
I think Penguin might have mentioned it earlier too. Maybe. Say you stuck with Bard, so I'm gonna assume you know what you're doing on Bard.
Yeah.
Purple, how do you feel about Monk so far?
It's fun. I like keeping up Grease Lightning, especially with like
You
that
just
one
don't fuck up and like don't lose that. Lose that.
Just don't.
If
Yeah,
you're,
but I always use like perfect balance to get it back up.
do you use perfect balance mid fight,
I use it for my opener when
Okay.
I'm done.
and then after your opener, do you just hold on to perfect balance, or do you use it again?
I do hold on to it. Should I be using it or something? Or
Now, are you using it just because like you don't really know like what else to use it for, or are you holding on to it because you're
in case I die, I could like get back up pretty fast.
Yeah, I know what you mean. If you there is like a strat that people do on Monk where they use Grease Lightning like mid pull, like not only in their opener but mid pull. But that strat is like it's basically like assuming you don't die, right? Which like you probably shouldn't be assuming that you will die, right? So Purple, you might have heard or seen it before, but you basically just you use it right after Demolish, and then after Demolish you press Perfect Balance, and then you have enough time to do 5 GCDs with 3 Grease Lightning stacks, right?
Yeah,
So
5.
you do 1 Dragon Kick, 1 Boot Shine, 1 Dragon Kick, 1 Boot Shine. So that's 4 GCDs right there. And then your last one is either going to be Demolish or Snap Punch, just depending on which one you need. And then after that, you're just going to go into your regular Dragon Kick, Twin Stakes, Snap Punch rotation, and then Boot Shine, True Strike, or whatever. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It looks like being much perfect balance could be used like to do more DPS, I guess. Right?
Yep. Because
Crit-
yeah, because Dragon Kick plus Boot Shine is the hardest hitting skills you have. So if you're gonna perfect balance for anything besides your opener, you're gonna use it on those 2 skills. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Caroline, how do you feel about Ninja at 60?
I'm enjoying it so far. I mean, I think I need practice a little more, but
Do you have any questions about anything about it?
so hide you only use when there's like a bunch of mobs, right? Not
Bunch
for
of ads.
bosses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
not bosses.
you're not really gonna use Trick Attack that much. If it's like a group of ads, right? Like
Yeah.
you're just
That's
gonna use
just like
your
Death Blossom and Hake.
Yep.
And then-
You're just gonna spam
Town.
those two over and over, and then
Yeah.
if there's like a priority target, I would use like your OGCDs that are like single target. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay,
Um,
that makes sense.
yeah, the guy does use Pokemon. That's pretty cool. I wish it was like simple and just like picture of fucking what they actually look at like. You know what I'm saying? It's because I have to like actually use the diagram and like associate which Pokemon is supposed to be which ad. You know? It's fucking annoying. But back to what I was saying, Caroline. Um,
Mhm.
For A2S specifically, just keep doing what you're doing. Like use AoEs on 3 or more mobs. If it's 2 or less, like 2 or 1, just use single target.
Okay, that's
Same
what I was
goes
doing.
for you as well, Purple, but I assume you already know that. Um, Caroline, use Trick Attack. Basically, when I said earlier that Ninja is all about Trick Attack because Trick Attack is so strong, I wasn't joking, right? Because that
Mhm.
is a really good raid buff.
Yeah.
At 60, your class is really good at 60 just because you always have Armor Crush, so that way you never lose your
Yeah.
speed buff.
Mhm. Oh yeah, that's really nice that they give you that at 60, because at 50 you have to like.
You have to reapply
Put it back
Ugh.
up. Yeah.
So just prioritize like never dropping that and prioritize using your trick as soon as it's off the ground. And like if you want tips on that, then like just ask me anytime.
Okay.
But you're gonna learn eventually that the more you delay trick, like the worse it gets for your team, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Does anyone want a video guide on their specific job? Because I'm not trying to like say that you guys don't know how to play your class, but it's a resource that I use all the time, like when I'm leveling jobs. Just because this guy that makes these videos, he knows a lot of information. So if there's like anything that maybe you guys might pick up that I haven't mentioned, like he could probably explain it better than I could, you know. Um, but if anyone like wants those resources, then I'll definitely like send it over to you guys. Um, I'm just trying to like push you guys just so we can get through all this like really difficult content together, you know? Like rather than like a couple of us performing really well and then like the other half we just kind of like carry them through the difficult content. Like I want all 8 of us like at the same level at some point, you know? Does that make sense with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
If you could send us those resources, that'll be great. Take a look at
Yeah.
Yeah,
it.
I'd love to do that.
you guys might have already heard of him maybe if you looked up like
Oh my god.
videos.
Is he a YouTuber or something?
Yeah,
Or
Wes Calver.
oh,
Is he the one who does it like 50, 60, 70, or is it,
What was that, Caroline?
does he do one for like every 10 levels, or is that's the one I watched today?
Yeah, if you might have seen the video already, but basically he goes over every single skill that you have,
Yeah.
best way how to use each skill, and then he also goes over like openers and like rotation basics for every single expansion. So 50 content, 60 content, 70 and 80.
I think I might have watched him.
Yeah. So if any of you guys haven't seen him, then I'll definitely send that video over. But for
Yes,
those of you who
please.
have, try to don't take like everything he says like as like law, right? Because what he says is good information, but there's a lot of fight specific information as well, you know. So if anything, I'll try my best on giving tips for you guys like, for specific fights, because there's fights where you can't really do the most optimal thing, you know. And I'll definitely help you guys out like as we go, like with each different fight. Um, does anyone have anything they want to add, honestly, before we all have to head out? All right, I think you guys are starting to get pretty tired.
Oh my god,
Probably
Penguin.
gonna do Eden in like fucking 3 months from now, Penguin. Not anytime soon. Sorry. I'm already like busy enough, to be honest.
Did you already clear Omega?
Omega? No. No. So my this Omega static I'm in only meets once a week. And on top of that, we have a lot of us are like studying up before we meet, but then like there's always that one or two people that like, oh, I don't really like know what's happening. you know?
Oh,
We're
that's
just like,
not
oh.
good for Omega.
Yeah, it's definitely not good for Omega, not good for Alexander either, just because there's so many difficult mechanics that it's good to know what you're getting into. Yep, that's the overall static. You didn't see a problem, but that's because we had like 4 subs, Penguin. By the way, you guys, if anyone here is interested in an Omega static, I got you. Because I have a spot open for sure.
It can only be a time slot that I'm available in.
Not
which
for you,
is-
man. Not on me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Damn.
Oh wait, no,
Damn.
I'm not even there yet, so that's why. I can't even do it if I wanted to. I'm not that far in the story.
It's also not in May's time schedule.
Oh, that too. So.
Does anyone have any?
slot?
What's up?
The 4 to 7 slot.
4 to 7 Eastern PM Sundays.
Oh yeah, I definitely can't make that.
Does anyone have any questions about like A2S? Like any DPS have any questions?
Yeah, there's like there's the stun, of course, on the bot, and then there's a heavy as well. Am I ever using that?
Did you read the tooltip? Did it say anything?
Yeah, the tooltips are kind of vague. It doesn't really explain what they do well, but I used it once and it inflicted heavy, so I don't know if I actually need that.
Sounds pretty useless to me.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe they do that to trick you or to make you figure out which ones you actually want.
Okay,
There's
yeah.
like problems like that too, where they just throw in like random information just to like debate you into thinking it's important, where it's like superfluous or whatever that word is. So I think that's what that is.
Okay,
Sounds
cool.
I can't imagine a scenario where you would use it, honestly.
Alright,
So,
works for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stuns
stick with
more.
stuns and
effective.
then pulling the bombs and then putting vuln stacks on priority targets. And that should be it, honestly.
Okay,
And then-
so should I not even be using like the basic little mini attack?
I didn't even know it had a mini attack.
It does have a mini attack. I don't know if it's useful or not.
Since you're our Godwalker person, I would recommend the guide as well.
Okay,
Either
yeah.
the guide or the video guide, or both, depending on which one.
Yeah, I'll probably check out both, honestly.
I'm sorry to put that responsibility on you, but
That's
you
okay.
are our range, so.
Yeah, I get stuck with a lot of weird stuff, and I'm cool with it, honestly.
If you ever want to swap out, I'm sure May is very.
it keeps things interesting, so yeah.
While we're here, I want us to head out soon, but like while we're already here, you guys, is there anything you guys want to try learning and like optimizing? Because we might as well like talk about something like while we're all here, just because we don't have that much time throughout the week together. Raid buffs, sure.
Raid buffs.
Okay. So, what raid buffs are basically? I'll start from the basics up. I'm not gonna talk for too long, maybe 5-10 minutes max. And then, if you guys already know what I'm talking about, please feel free to leave so I don't waste your time. So basically, yeah, we have a lot of raid buffs, so that's kind of why I have to go over a little bit. Yeah. Basically, raid buffs increase our damage, but they only come up every specific minutes or like seconds. We have Trick Attack from Caroline's Ninja, 60 seconds. Battle Voice from Say, I believe it's 3 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Maybe every 2 minutes from Nab. What else? That's it, right? Embolden, I think it's 90 seconds, right?
And no, it doesn't last. Or the cooldown or the cast time? Cooldown at 120.
120, okay. So we have 60, 120, 120, and 180. So 1 is 1 minute long, 2 is 2 minutes, and 1 is 3 minutes. Honestly, you guys, if we do get to a problem where we're missing DPS checks, like we're failing DPS checks because rate buffs aren't perfectly aligned, me and May will probably address that, like if we get to that problem. However, I don't think it's a good idea for all of us to delay our rate buffs to line up with Nab's Divi. Um, just because I think that it might make it uncomfortable for people still learning their jobs to delay their rate buff for so long. So I want people to get used to doing it in their opener rotation. But the reason why you would want to stack rate buffs is because rate buffs in this game, like all buffs, are multiplicative, meaning that rather than adding on like additional damage, it takes like that raw damage and then multiplies it, and then the second buff would take that multiplied damage and then like multiply it on top of that, right? So if you have multiple buffs stacked on top of each other, you would deal way more damage rather than if like all of those buffs were spaced out, like misaligned. Do you guys know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they pretty much
So-
just stack
Yep.
on top of each other.
But that's only if the timing, because most raid buffs only last for 15 seconds. If those 15 seconds is like one is 15 seconds long and then it wears off, and then the second one comes up as soon as that one falls off, then it's misaligned, right? If that happens, then you do lose a lot of damage. It's not the end of the world, but in tight DPS checks, it can cause a wipe. You know what I'm trying to say? Um, that's why Nab asked if it's worth holding back our raid buffs for 30 seconds until he has that third card so he could throw out Divi. In my opinion, I think I just stated it, but I think we should just get used to our openers first and our normal raid buff timing. So I'll send you guys like those resources if you haven't seen it again. Just get used to the opener, honestly. That's probably my best advice for you guys right now. Get used to it, familiarize yourself with it. You don't have to spend like a lot of time practicing it like on a training dummy or anything, but like next time you go in like a trial or like a dungeon, just try it out and see if you can get it. Yep. Get used to opener, and then when I say use those rate buffs on cooldown, what I mean is literally as soon as it's like hitting 2 seconds from cooldown and then 1 second, and then as soon as it hits like 1 second away from being off cooldown, you hit that button again. So that way, as soon as it's available, you hit it up. Do you guys know what I mean?
Yeah.
For May and Say, that's pretty easy just because it's an OGCD that should be pressing. Caroline, it's a little harder for you because you have to use your Suiton before you get that trick out.
Yeah.
I'll give you a tip on that later as well.
Okay.
Nab, it's a little harder for you as well, but I'm sure you know what you're doing on Astro. But like Penguin said, I want all of us to get used to our opener, and then as soon as all of us are familiar with that opener, then we can discuss on is our rate buffs getting misaligned, you know? And we can use FF logs and like ACGT to see that. Or we can see it mid-pull, you know, like one buff is 8 seconds while another one just came up, so it's 15 seconds. That means it's like someone delayed it, you know? That's probably the most important things I have to say about array buffs, to be honest. Does that answer what you wanted to talk about, Penguin, or no? Okay, good.
For a fight like it does it make sense to hold trick until like there's an enemy that's more concerned with like focusing down like the hard mines, or should I just use it as soon as it's available, even on like a soldier?
I definitely wouldn't recommend using it on a soldier.
Yeah.
For A2S specifically, Caroline, I'm not sure like what every minute is, like every time trick is up, but if possible, I would use trick on hard helms, hard mines, and gob walkers. Only
Okay, cool.
those.
That's what I was doing. Oh, and the widows.
The widows, if you have trick coming up soon, then like yeah, go ahead and use it.
Okay.
Just make sure, Caroline, whatever you're using it on, try to get the full duration of those 15 seconds off. Like if it's like super close
Sure.
to
Yeah.
die, like you probably wouldn't want to use it there.
Yeah.
Does that answer your questions? Okay. Does anyone have any other questions about anything? All right, guys. May, is there anything you want to add before we call it here for the night?
Read up on 3 because I have a feeling we'll get to Pepsi Man. Also, if you want any kind of like food or pots specifically like for raid, let me know which ones you want and I'll tell you if I can like craft them and whatever. I do have the recipes for everything. I'm just not fully geared out, but if you feel concerned about like not being able to get decent food for raid, just like message me and we'll work something out in terms of getting materials and me crafting it.
Rebel good.
Do you need help getting gear for your crafters?
Rebel codes, huh?
Do you need help getting gear for your crafters?
I have, well, for in terms of just like culinary and alchemist, I have the like the current best in slot gear set. I just don't, I need a lot of grade 8 materia to like overmeld, and I'm just I'm not far enough in the game where I can like use my white scripts to get those, but yeah. I'm at that part of the gearing, so I probably can't make like top tier 80 food, but I could probably make like 1 or maybe 1 star, 2 star 80 food.
Is materia tradable?
Yes.
Okay. I try to
Yeah.
get some.
Yeah, I mean if you have currency to trade for them, like what are they called? Like the I forget what it's fucking called.
Trying to check. I got plenty of custs. I got a ton of them, I think.
Oh,
Is
like
for
the
crafting though, or are they only for battle? Yeah.
well, so
You can
some of the clusters are like or whatever are specifically for battle, but some of them are for like crafting gathering. I need the ones for crafting gathering. Yeah, so like competence, command, and whatever the CP one is.
So are you asking that everyone pitch in deal for you?
Well, no, like if you have spare like scripts or whatever, that would probably be the most economical way for grade 8s, but I wouldn't recommend like buying them off the market board because that can get expensive. I mean, if you want to just like gather materials for said food, I can do that.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So is 8 the highest right now?
8's the highest, and
Yeah.
most of the materia I would need for the like penta melding are 8. Some of them are 7s, and I have some 7s on hand, but
You can get a ton of 7. I'm like maxed out on the yellow scripts.
oh, okay.
I'm like maxed down them every week.
Oh wow, okay.
So May, I guess you could just like send a message, like a kind of like a grocery list of what you need, what you're asking
Exactly.
for. Group chat.
Okay, I'll have to wait. Wait in the X-Force chat.
And we can like pin it just so we can look at it.
Okay.
either like materials you need for raid food or specific crafting material you need or material for like pots or something.
Mm.
Whatever you want, man.
I mean, eventually I get to the 80 areas and I can gather them myself, but for the moment, I don't.
You can gather
I could
80
gather
minor stuff.
Okay, cool. I feel like most of it would be botanist, but maybe some of it's minor. Oh, I guess. Oh wait, I shouldn't do 3-star. I could do like 2-star. Okay.
For those of you still here, I'll send you guys. I'll definitely send you guys the video link. If you've already seen him, I'll try finding something else for you, just so you guys can like learn as much as you can about the job.
Yeah.
Don't feel pressured to play your job perfectly. That's not like what I'm asking for. Just try to see if you can learn something new, and then get used to your opener, because you're gonna use that opener like as like the backbone for your rotation. If that makes sense. Because that opener is like what your rotation would look like without everything being up. So I'll definitely send you guys some resources, probably like tomorrow morning or tomorrow at night. For those of you who have specific role responsibilities for A2S, the guide is in our chat. I think next Friday or this Friday, when we clear A2S hopefully and we move on to Pepsi Man. We're not gonna clear Pepsi Man, so don't look forward to the clear.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna be on Pepsi Man for culminate.
If anything, if you guys are gonna study for this Friday, just watch maybe half a video, a third or half is probably good enough.
Mm.
Sometimes I find the information overload watching the whole video. It's kind of like useless.
I'm sorry for giving you guys all this information now.
Oh no, this is fine. I meant like preparing for the call.
So I'll send you guys all that information, and then next Friday, this upcoming Friday, we can talk about, I guess, uptime and like keeping your GCD rolling and everything. But for now, since it's 1 a.m. Eastern, I think it's best if we call it here. Yeah, I know. I think it's best that we call it here just so we can let you guys sleep. So I'm gonna head out now. For those of you that are gonna stay, I'll see you guys next Friday. I'm gonna head out. So peace out, guys.
Alright, good night.
See you
Good
later.
night, you guys.
Yeah, I'll make a.
Yeah, if you could send us like a list of what you need, we'd probably gather it. Or
Yeah, I'll make a spreadsheet for like the item and then the required materials. Most of it's gonna be botanist stuff or fishing, and then maybe some stuff is like minor. But yeah, I'll send the list and then I'll go craft it.
No worries.
Alright, good night.
Bye.
Good night.
See you later. Alright, well, I guess I've got some videos and guides to look at, because that, what do you call it, the Gobwalker thing, that is really annoying to control. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to my target nearest macro, but, yeah, it's very weird to handle, and I wish I could move the skills around, because, like, there's that first skill that's the heavy, and it's totally useless from what they said. Okay. And then I've got the I was spamming the mini attack, and I guess I'm gonna stop that. So it's gonna be weird. I think I'm gonna be sitting there a lot of the time, just kind of doing nothing between stuns, which I hope that's not the case, but there will be bombs and stuff, so I'll have some stuff to do. But I'm just worried that I won't be doing enough, so. But like I said, I'm gonna look at those guides, and hopefully I will be much more comfortable with it come Friday. So we'll see. Until then, I will see you guys later. Bye.